Hello and welcome to A Positive Start. Thank you for being here today, and I hope all of you are well. And out of the prayers for strength and healing for May 15th, for this cause we also, since the day we heard it, do not cease to pray for you, and to desire that you might be filled with the knowledge of His will in all wisdom and spiritual understanding. Colossians 1:9. Paul's love of fellowship shines through in his epistles, where he, like Christians ever since, reaches out to support people who have recently heard the good news. When we struggle, ache, and suffer, our fellows surround us and help us to heal. Relationships and community can strengthen the fortress of faith more than almost anything else. And I really value my friendships, my family, and I know how important they are in my life. I thank God for them every day. I thank God for when my parents were here. You know, I'm so thankful for them, and I still am, even though they're no longer on this earth. I know the value of that one best friend. It doesn't have to be a ton. If you don't have siblings, but there's that one person, you know, just somebody in your life that you can turn to. If you're involved with your community, if you're involved with your church, that fellowship of knowing there's like a group of people, and it can be really small. It's the quality, not the quantity, right? That is so helpful, I find, in your healing. And if you know somebody who is all alone and doesn't have that, I would reach out to them in prayer, but maybe reach out to them and just pay them a visit, give them a call, send them a card, do something from your heart. And it can bring them such joy and comfort. It's an amazing gift what a small act of reaching out to somebody who is struggling, aching, fearful maybe, lonely, not feeling well, and just let them know you care. I think that is fellowship, and that's reaching out and helping somebody heal, giving somebody strength when they need it the most. You can be that light. I believe you are that light. We all are. And out of the daily word, I love to read this every day. And the message on the back cover: through the power of the Christ within, I can accomplish all I set out to do. And divine is the message for Wednesday, May 15th. Each of the world's people is a divine being. As I have grown in awareness of my divine nature, my relationship with God has deepened and evolved. The gifts of God, grace, love, peace, strength, are not for me to ask for. They are within me, mine to express as only I can. My understanding of the nature of God has also grown to include my human family, each member a spiritual being expressing their many divine gifts as only they can. Knowing this changes my relationship to others. Rather than focusing on our differences, I can now look beyond them, to behold our oneness, our kindred souls as divine beings. As awareness of our shared divinity dawns in every heart, the world will grow in harmony and cooperation. We are in God. We are divine. You are the light of the world. A city built on a hill cannot be hid. Matthew 5:14. I love what that says about community, about God within us, and just about how reaching out to others within that or outside of, it doesn't matter, that community, making somebody feel loved, important, special, letting your own light shine to that person, especially if they need healing and they are struggling, is so important, and you've got so much to share with them. This is my biblical affirmation deck, my prayers from God deck, and my prayers to light your path. And I like to read a message every day out of each of these. Actually, I start with the prayers from God. This is from my mother. Take courage. Do not let your hands be weak, for your work shall be rewarded. 2 Chronicles 15:7. Amen. For your work shall be rewarded. And courage. Take courage. Do not let your hands be weak. And out of my biblical affirmation deck, I like to just pick a random card with a message to hopefully uplift all of us. A joyful heart is good medicine. Isn't that a beautiful thing when we think about prayers for strength and healing, the divine within us? A joyful heart is good medicine. Proverbs 17:22. I have seen when people lose their joy, and it's so sad, and you can't create it for them. You can pray though, right? I do. I pray for that joy to come back. Because when somebody has lost their joy, I don't believe that it's gone. I believe it literally, it's lost. They need to find it. But I equate the joy to the God within them. And when someone loses their joy, it's so sad to see a once maybe very vibrant, smiling, joyful. You can see it in someone's eyes. You feel it in their energy. It's like you can feel the joy just emanating from their soul. And when for whatever reasons that joy is not there, maybe they're grieving, maybe they've been ill, maybe they've gone through a very rough period, whatever the reason is, I pray that anybody who has difficulty in finding their joy has their joy restored and can look at the world through eyes filled with the joy, because it really is good, one of the best medicines. Amen. And out of prayers to light your path, excuse me, this is a great deck, and the prayers on it are so wonderful, and there are double the prayers, because you've got them on this side and you've got them on this side. I'll pick from this side today. You are a chosen generation, a royal priesthood, a holy nation, his own special people, that you may proclaim the praises of him who called you out of darkness into his marvelous light. 1 Peter 2:9. Out of the darkness into his marvelous light. A joyful heart is good medicine. You have the divine, you have God within you. And we bring so much to others through each other, our community, and our prayers. I'm so thankful you are with me here today. I wish you a wonderful day, all of God's blessings, love, faith, hope, joy, good health, and happiness. I will see you again tomorrow. Bye-bye.